There are currently 26 mining companies using CORESafety as their safety and health management system. 10 of those are what's called CORESafety certified, and those are the companies that you see on the screen behind me. Becoming certified means that a mining operation has completed all 20 CORESafety modules and that they've had an independent third party come out to assess the safety aspects of the operation. Now, if the reviewer gives the thumbs up, then that operation is officially CORESafety certified. One of those 10 certified companies is Kinross Gold, and they just recently completed their recertification. Recertification takes place every 3 years to confirm that a company is still on track and following the CORESafety guidelines. My interview this month is with Meighen from Kinross Gold. He's their Director of Corporate Health and Safety and is going to tell us about their CORESafety recertification process right now.
We went through their initial certification 3 years ago at our Fort Knox mine site up near Fairbanks, Alaska. This year, 3 years later, we did the recertification at our Round Mountain mine in Nevada. The company that came and did this recertification is named Somahive Group out of Denver, Colorado. And what we like about them is they are very much boots on the ground doing verifications. Yes, they do they check the paperwork. They do a lot of the background work ahead of arriving on site. As a matter of fact, we sent them a real critical gap analysis that we did ourselves from the site with the help of some of our regional folks and corporate. Really a tabletop exercise, but we sent them our own gap analysis, and we were very transparent on where we thought our strengths were and where some of our challenges were. From that, they studied our information, and when they arrived at site, they had a good feeling for where we were at as far as in the CORESafety program overall. Then really, as they got on site, it wasn't just a matter of verifications, but it's a matter of seeing how well your systems are working, how well the CORESafety program is working, your overall health and safety management system. Not just that you have what you say you have, but the fact that that the program is working for you, that it's recognized by the folks on site. They have a clear understanding of the do's and don'ts, and what our expectation is as far as health and safety is concerned. It's a worksheet template, if you will, or checklist. It has some serious descriptions about what the modules entail, the CORESafety modules, and really looking for our health and safety management system and how it plays, how it plays into CORESafety, how it matches up. And if you have something missing, then the gap is recognized, it's scored. And Somahive has developed a bit of a scoring system inside the template. The template or the worksheet is really developed and it's on the website, on the NMA website, and we use that, and it was refined a bit more by Somahive to have a real good scoring system with it. So our gap analysis, we were somewhere in the 90 percentile. We knew we had, we weren't 100% there. You never get 100% there, but we were right around that 90% percentile on their scoring mechanism. So, yeah, we really strive not just for the recognition, but for the fact that we are doing the core safety program, and it's a good opportunity to have a third party come and look at you and assess whether you are following the program. It's like anything. If you're looking in the mirror and you're assessing yourself, sometimes you miss things. So it's always good to have an outsider come in and ask questions and really do what I would call a review, a deep dive review on what you're doing and how you're doing it. And to me, the recertification is very important to ensure you have what you say you have and you're using it as it is intended, and that the program is effective. That's what we're looking for. When you do an analysis, when the core safety team, when the audit team comes, they will consider whether you're in full conformance, you have a minor nonconformance, or you have a major nonconformance. So if you have a nonconformance, I'll give you an example of ours. And we knew we weren't completely using our management of change process. Management of change process is to ensure that your folks understand if there is an operational change, or if there's maybe a new piece of equipment you're introducing or a new system you're introducing. You want to have a management of change process, a formal process that makes sure the people on the ground understand what you're doing, that they employ a new piece of equipment properly, or they employ a new system fully as it was intended to be used, or a process to be used. We knew we weren't fully engaging the management of change process as it should be used. We had identified that in our own gap analysis, and then when the audit team comes, they already recognize that, because we've exposed ourselves, we've been transparent, we've already said that. But the good thing about doing that is it shines a light on that particular aspect of the business, and it gives you an opportunity to receive feedback from an audit team who, they're subject matter experts in a number of different areas, and they've seen something like management of change at many other mine sites. So they can share back information for us to help us improve our process as well. And obviously, when we improve something like that, then we can carry it to our other sites around the globe. So that's one specific example of really a gap that you identify in the core safety health and system management system, and you've identified it. You know you need to improve it, and really how the auditors can help you improve something and take it elsewhere. It's very beneficial to us. We're very, very proud of Round Mountain. They lead the company every time we come up with a new program, every time we want to do something. Round Mountain, they always have their hand up first. They want to do it. They're very progressive in their thinking.
It has to be in your culture so people feel safe saying, hey, I have a question about this, or I have a concern about this. We have the best of the best, and they will challenge you as part of that role. They will ask you the hard questions. So that's probably the thing I like the most.
We have a very large mine, a surface mine in Mauritania, in Northwest Africa. In fact, it's in the Sahara Desert. Our other mine, we have a deep mine, an underground mine in Ghana, again in West Africa. It's in, all the Gold Coast in Ghana, and it's just the opposite of the Sahara Desert. It's in the jungle, literally, just lush green forest. Very productive underground gold mine there in Ghana. The other thing that happened with the certification, with having an outside party come and look at you, and then all the things that go along with certification, such as a press release that recognizes the company and what you're doing, Then our other sites around the globe, we had, in fact, both of our Africa sites raised their hand and said, how do we match up against this? We need to see how we match up. So they invited the audit team to come over and look at their programs. So we really carried it elsewhere in the company by invitation from the sites. They wanted it. They wanted to know how they stacked up, how they measured to the other, what was occurring here in the U.S. As a matter of fact, the operations folks asked for it, which tells you a little bit about the stature of our people in the company. Really proud of them for doing that. The senior vice president of operations of the Africa region, he said, well, yes, we want to see this. How do we measure up? And I will tell you, one of the sites, had it been located in the United States, would have fully been certified. The CORESafety teams, commended them that they were there. Another one of our Africa sites, they had some non-conformance issues and that we identified, and we immediately started working that program to get those things in place, and it was very beneficial for them as well. We promote the same standards around the world. Our expectation is to have high standards no matter where we work, no matter what the culture is.
Paul Rawlinson is the CEO of Kinross. He says, I'm proud to say that despite the demands associated with the COVID-19 pandemic, the strength of our health and safety management system was upheld through the renewal of our CORESafety certification. The CORESafety certification is an important achievement that reminds us that we can never let our guard down, and is also a testament to Kinross' priority of having a strong safety culture and our workforce's commitment to our core values. Now, up next, it's time for a new video nugget, CORESafety's module number 12, Work Procedures and Permits. Check this out. There are two main elements in module number 12, Safe Work Procedures and Permits to Work. What we're really talking about is how to integrate safety and health into operations and maintenance. Here's how to do this. First, organize and conduct work in a predictable manner. Second, specify ways to carry out an activity or process. And third, use more controlled procedures for those activities or processes that are high risk or require a permit. Safe work procedures are a specified way to carry out an activity or a work process. They should be written out, but also may include video-based instructions that outline the steps that are necessary to complete routine and some non-routine work tasks in a safe manner. The keys to making work procedures effective are: use workers who do the work to assist in procedure development. Use the procedures for training, particularly for on-the-job training. And ensure frontline supervisors and/or managers audit work against the procedures. Now, permits to work offer a more controlled procedure for tasks that are either high risk or mandated by regulation to require a permit. If you observe any misuse or avoidance of safe work procedures and permits, this should be addressed through corrective discipline. On the other hand, you should use positive reinforcement and recognize workers who are adhering to safe work procedures and permits. If you're a line manager or senior manager, you must focus on the integration of safety and health into operations and maintenance activities. To achieve the 055 goal, work tasks need to be conducted in an organized and predictable manner. If a non-routine task makes it unpredictable, and if the safe outcome of the task is uncertain, then it should not be attempted until there is certainty. You can learn more about module number 12 by going to our website at CORESafety.org. And in May, we'll continue with CORESafety module number 13, Occupational Health. Until then, please be sure to follow our updates on Facebook and Twitter. For CORESafety and the National Mining Association, I'm Nelson Duffel. I'll see you here again next month. In the meantime, please be safe out there, and thanks for watching. Special thanks to Kinross Gold and to Meighen for this month's interview on CORESafety recertification.
To share one of your safety stories, videos, or photos, email us at info@coresafetytv.org.